Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? I was telling my girlfriend that I needed to come online because people are going to think that I'm dead. I haven't been here for a while. Um, it's been a couple weeks. So we're going to do some free readings. It'll be a good time. So please take a moment and share out to your friends. Thank you. Thank you. So happy Father's Day to all of the men out there who are raising their kids, either full-time or part-time or raising somebody else's kids. Happy Father's Day to all the men who are being positive male role model. I appreciate you and everything that you do to create healthy masculine men, healthy feminine women, and everything in between, apparently. So, happy Father's Day, guys. Is it a bad connection? Because it doesn't look like one. Is it bad? Is it a bad connection? Hi, Jill. Part-time or raising somebody else's kids. There's my voice. Let me tag Elspeth or else she'll have a heart attack. How are you? If she misses it, it's on her because I tagged her. Not my fault. Not my fault. It's good? Well, it's about time. It's about time. So, how is everyone? How are you? Did you have a father to wish Happy Father's Day to today? I hope so. I hope everybody did wish their fathers Happy Father's Day. That has them. I didn't have one growing up for most of my life, so I don't have anyone to say Happy Father's Day to, so I don't have to. Good morning from Sydney. Hello, Sharon. Come on in. We are just getting started. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to get in here before we start doing readings. We're going to get comfy. Get in there. What's going on here? I got this super cute dress, and I love it, but it's very boobed, and I actually have it pinned closed because it's even boobier than this. So, what the hell? I've had 2 whole days off from work, so I'm rested enough to do some readings for y'all. Isn't that nice? I work a lot of hours, and I have not been well rested, but here we are. And I figured we would try our hand at some mediumship readings because while I was out last night with my girlfriends, I had someone coming through very strongly, and so I figured maybe it's time. Maybe I've done enough, healing work to get back on the horse. Maybe I've healed enough of my own grief from losing my dear mama that that I can start helping all of you again. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Share out, share out, share out. I am watching to see how many shares we get. I appreciate if you share out to get a share badge next to your name. That would help me tremendously. Help me help you. Love to you. Hell yeah. I was just saying that. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Just waiting for people to share out, waiting for people to join us. Positive energy. How are you, Ray? I would love a message from my grandpa. I miss him. I know how that feels, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you miss your grandpa. It's rough. It is incredibly rough losing people that we love so much. It is. Very much so. I haven't been on in a couple of weeks. Hasn't it been, guys? It's been a couple of weeks. I've just been working. I am well, Crystal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you asking. And how are you? How are you? I really thought we would have more people jumping on. Everybody must be out hanging out with their dads. You know? You're okay? Just okay? Let's see if it works. I mean, we don't know. Maybe it'll work. Yeah, I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone, and I was like, I'm gonna do a live stream. And she just laughed, and she's like, why? It's like, because my clients miss me. They miss me. And she's like, oh, yeah, like not just to get on and say, hey, how is everyone? But like to actually, Jill invited you. Yes. To actually do some readings for people and help some people. See what happens. What information do we normally need to give for our loved ones to come through? Nothing, Ray. I'm not one of those people that needs information. I just connect to your loved ones energetically through you and your request, and I get what I get, and that's what I get, and that's what you get. Whatever I get goes right through me and goes to you. Like cooties or something. Thanks, Jill. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hi, Penny. How are you? So it has been over 6 months or close to it. I did try to do mediumship readings a couple of times after my mom passed, and I really struggled with the connection. So I did not continue trying to beat a dead horse. And I said, well, I'm deep in the throes of grief, and so I will just allow myself some time to heal. And as I said a few minutes ago, I was out with my girlfriends last night, and we were listening to a band, and it was really loud, and it was a crush. There were so many people. And I just started getting all these messages for one of my friends, and they just came through so clearly. And I was like, well, then I must be at a good place in my own healing journey. So let's see what I can do for all of you. Start a new job Tuesday. Oh, high five, Penny. High five. I am at the same old job, but I have been doing low carb since Emma left, and I'm already starting to see results. So that's nice. Yeah, that's good. So let's see. So I'm not sure who this is for, but I'm hearing something about a baseball fanatic. Somebody who was a baseball fanatic, that loved to go to the games, loved to watched them on television, might have even collected like baseball cards, or been involved with like little league coaching or coaching of some time. But I am hearing something about somebody who is a baseball fanatic. Who's that message for? Yes. Low carb diet is so awesome. I went off it and my blood sugar went back up. Honestly, my grandpa was a huge sports fan and my brother was in baseball. Okay. That makes a lot of sense because I was connecting to your energy just a few minutes ago. And I do know that you definitely need a message right now because we're feeling a lot of doubt in ourself. Okay. We're feeling doubt in ourself is what I'm hearing, right? Does that make sense to you about feeling doubt in yourself, doubting yourself? I just don't know if I'm doing the right thing, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yes, I don't know if I'm going down the right path. Exactly. That's exactly what I just heard. Like, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Sorry, I'm just getting really itchy. It's been a while since I've done this, so please don't mind me. I don't have bugs. My skin is itchy right now. It's something that you get used to, but when you don't do it for a while, it's a little new. So he's telling me, he said he has a lot of options right now. He's only aware of a few of his options. Okay. And that's what your grandpa's telling you. You're only aware of a few of your options. And he said, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Do you understand that, Ray? Has somebody extended a kindness to you or given you an opportunity and you're not sure if you should take it because you feel like it might be too good to be true? I had an itch. I had to get a shot. Hi, James. How are you? That's what I'm hearing about, okay? I think I'm too big for my britches, maybe. Well, nonsense. Nonsense. Well, did you ask him what his purpose was? I wouldn't personally. I am such a skeptic psychic. It's kind of crazy, but I would have been like, well, what are you supposed to tell me without asking me for money? But anyways, about this gift horse. Your grandpa is talking about not looking a gift horse in the mouth. So if you have an opportunity come your way, you're supposed to grab it. Grab it. Grab it with both hands. Because things like this don't come around twice, is what I just heard. So this is something for you moving forward, something that's coming towards you, correct? Yes, yes. Okay. And he needs to grab it. Okay. He needs to. He needs to. Because it'll change his life in a positive way, in a positive way. Okay. And I'm seeing like all this green and I'm focusing on this green and it's like greener pastures, fertility. I'm just feeling all of this beautiful, welcoming, positive energy. You're thinking lottery winning? Hey, you heard it here first. but it's green. It's like green, fertility, like abundance. What else? And who's the sarcastic person, Ray? Because I'm hearing about somebody who's very sarcastic. And he's also showing me like putting soap in somebody's mouth. Snide. This person is sarcastic and snide, like they make snide comments. They're just a very envious person. I get a huge share. Wow. Well, that's a lovely thing to say. Thank you, Ray. That's really sweet. I'm in South Dakota if you want to look me up. Hi, Donna. But he's telling me about somebody who is sarcastic, somebody who is snide, somebody who needs to have their mouth washed out with soap is what he's telling me. Like they cuss a lot, that they're not respectful. Hi, Teresa. My brother, maybe? It could be. It could be if that sounds like him. Two sides of a coin. So that to me means like different personalities. That like you and him are opposites in a lot of ways, you and your brother. But share a very strong bond. And I also have somebody else trying to come through for you, Ray. Somebody that would be a contemporary to you, somebody that would have been around the same age as you, or was around the same age as you are when they passed. Somebody like a friend or somebody that you loved but is not like in your immediate family. It's horizontal to you. Somebody, either my brother or my cousin. Yes, it's not a family member, this person that I'm getting. So it could be your cousin. This person took a lot of pride in their appearance. Is that what I'm trying to get from that? Like they liked well-made things. They liked quality things. Quality. And I feel like they always you never saw them looking unkept. Like they always looked not necessarily sharp, but well put together. Like they had good style, good taste. Is that what you're saying? Yes. I do feel like it might be a college person because they're showing me like a ring on their finger, but it's like a big chunky. So it might be like a college ring. What you're talking about? Okay. Golf? Is that what I'm seeing? Swinging a golf club. I'm seeing somebody swinging a golf club. I don't know what that has to do with you. If this is like a hobby you have or something that they like to do before they passed. Who this is about. I'm just seeing somebody swinging a golf club. And I heard very clearly it's time to take stock. So to me, that just means it's time to evaluate where you're at. Your grandpa really likes golf. Okay, good. It's time to do a self-evaluation. Okay. So take stock of where you're at. how far you've come, how far you've come. And I feel like this possibly has to do with his passing. Okay, and I can understand this message. Okay, so what he's saying is, look how far you've come since his passing, because it seemed like the world had ended, and but it didn't. It just felt that way. And he's telling me how very lost you were for a little while there, because you didn't like. There was almost. It was almost like you didn't realize how profound of an effect it would have on you. Okay, like you underestimated how much it would hurt you. Okay. Yes, I had a mental breakdown when he died. Okay, so he wants you to remember, like, that's where you were, and now look where you are. Okay, he's telling me you're in a much better place. He's showing me like all this positive abundance coming into your life. And remember what I said about opportunity knocking. Okay, if somebody, he said, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh, my internet connection. If somebody offers you something, even if it seems like it's too good to be true, accept it. Okay. Because I feel like the universe is trying to gift you. Why is my connection being shitty now? Because you have really, been through a difficult time. And it's not like a reward. It's not like a reward for getting through it, but it is some kind of appreciation. Okay. So that's what I need to tell you. And I hope those messages help you and resonate. My internet, if my internet would work. If my internet would work. All righty. Thank you. I appreciate you. I didn't get anything else from him. He just wanted you to know that he's around you, okay? He didn't have anything else to tell me. I just give what I get from them, okay? Thank you, Crystal. And we're back. Okay. All right. So let's see who else wants to come forward, and we'll do it that way and see who the messages are for. I'm seeing like a mushroom. It's like white. Maybe like a selenite mushroom. I don't know why. Like some kind of a crystal mushroom. Who has the crystal mushroom? Does anyone have a crystal mushroom? I don't know why my internet's being stupid. I really don't. I do shrooms and crystal. Not the same thing I was asking. I very specifically saw a crystal-shaped mushroom. But I appreciate you. And I'm getting a really my arm. I'm getting arm, or if this is from like an IV or something, because sometimes they put them right here. But I'm getting a pain right here in my arm. And I don't know who that's for. And it just started a couple minutes ago. So I've not felt that pain before. So that is somebody, and I'm also feeling pain in my throat. So Mom, thank you. Let's move on. Who is the crystal mushroom for? So this is going to be somebody who's really spiritual and somebody who uses crystals and it's a crystal mushroom. Somebody who's spiritual that has passed. Okay. Wash it away. Okay. We have to do somebody different. They're not communicating very well. So let's try somebody else. Okay. Just so everybody knows. You have a crystal mushroom? Okay, Janelle. Do we want to talk to Janelle? Yes. Okay. Okay, we're going to talk to you. Janelle. Do you have, so you're a spiritual person? Yes. Life affirming. What do you mean? Okay. They're talking about something happening to you that was life affirming. Like feeling a renewed sense of self, a renewed sense of vigor and vitality. It's like you were exhausted. It's like you were diminished and you were kind of like getting lost. And then you have this renewed sense of self, this renewed sense of purpose. Okay. And they're saying it was all planned. So, yikes. Yes. Nope, I'm still living. I just had, neck surgery. Okay, I missed that when I read I zoomed in on the crystal mushroom and I didn't even see the whole message. I'm sorry. So they're talking about, you believe that 100%. Okay, so I feel like there was a door opening for you. Okay, hold on a second. What are you showing me? I'm opening a closet. There's something in the closet, Janelle, that needs to be taken out into the light. Okay, so we've gone through this. Ooh, the chills are real. We've gone through this period where we were going down, 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 down. And then you have your surgery. It's planned. This is the point where you're supposed to skyrocket. And this thing that has not been attended to in your closet needs to be taken out, dusted off, and set somewhere. Like, we need to acknowledge what it is that we're still carrying with us so that we can propel into a new dimension is what I'm feeling for you. It just feels like we just need to set that aside. We say, yep, this was ours, and put it somewhere and set it in the corner where everyone can see it. And this is in our room of things. We have a room of things. Oh, what an interesting analogy. So all of our beautiful things that make up who we are in this room. But these couple of things, there's at least one thing that we haven't taken out of the closet or unpacked yet. And we have to do that. You have to do that, okay? Because it's about time, Elspeth. I thought you were going to miss it. My husband and I both had a near-death experience, and life is changing completely. Okay. That's really good. Those things are absolutely planned by the universe to shift us. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing for you. There's something in the closet. Is it her or her husband? It might be for your husband. This message might be for you or your husband or both of you. But I just know that there is something that needs to be attended to and accepted and integrated into yourself and put into your room, of all of the things that have made you the beautiful soul that you are, all of the things that have helped you become so strong and considerate and kind and loving and caring. All of the things in this room, whether they're beautiful or hideous, have shaped you into the beautiful soul that you are today. And so all of them deserve their own special place, no matter how bad they might have been. They all deserve an equal place of appreciation for what has made you who you are. And I am so cold right now. I'm freezing to death. And it's really important that you receive that message. Do you understand what I just told you, Janelle? Do you understand how much love you're receiving right now from the universe? And they're like, we want you to feel it for yourself. We want you to feel how important you are. We want you to feel our love and to know that all of these things that you have experienced in your life, if we take one away, you would not be who you are. Even just one thing, you would not be the person that you are. It is the fabric of all of these strings, the black, the white, the color, that have come together to make you the beautiful Afghan that you are. I don't know why I'm speaking in analogies, but and you need all of it, okay? And so the thing that we don't talk about, the thing that we keep tucked away, we need to tell everyone. We need to say, hey, this is what happened to me. Because you can shine your light as brightly as you want to, but if people don't understand the journey that you've been through and the fact that you can still shine your light after everything that you've been through, they don't appreciate. You know, it's like they say about flowers. They're beautiful, but they don't know their beauty unless they are gazed upon by something that appreciates them, right? So you need to share your story. You need to share your truth. You need to let people know, hey, I experienced this and it made me a better person. It made me stronger. It might have taken a while, but that's where I am. Because respect is love, and people respect survivors. And that is love, you know, compassion and empathy, respect. Okay. So, all right. I hope you received that message and allow it to ferment inside of you and do what it's meant to do. Hi, Linda. How are you? How are you? Yes, they do. They do. Absolutely. You're welcome. Okay, so we're going to now. I know I said I had to come on. I've had 2 days off, yesterday and today. I was supposed to work today, but our system was down. Our server was down, so I couldn't do the hours I was supposed to do today. So I've been resting and relaxing because now I have to do them this week. I have to work another 50-hour week. And it's long, especially when you're staring at a screen all day. And I'm sad about that. I'm sad that I wasn't able to get my extra hours done today so I could have a normal work week, but it is what it is. And instead, I've decided to rest up. I had a nap. It was short, but I did have a nap. And yeah, I've just been, I have been enjoying my freedom. I have been enjoying my freedom. I have been going out with my friends and soaking up music and food and companionship with my friends and experiencing new things. I went to a red fair yesterday. That was interesting. I've just been doing some things, and it's nice to not have to feel guilty about going and doing things and leaving my daughter at home, because I always felt guilty, even if it was just for 2 hours. I always felt guilty for going and having a life, so it's been nice to not have that, where I can just go and I don't have to ask anyone if they're okay with it, and I don't have to feel bad. But I do miss her, and she'll be back in 2 weeks. So exactly 2 weeks, she will be back. So that's exciting. I can't wait. I will be so happy to have her back. Okay, so let's see what comes through now. We're talking about a record player. Okay, there's a record. There's this, we're listening to a blues. We're listening to the blues on like a big 33. That's what they are, right? 33, yeah. The 45s are the small ones. Okay, so I'm putting a record on and I'm listening to the blues. And who's that black man that does the blues? B.B. King? Is that what I'm listening to? Ray Charles? I'm listening to old blues, okay? Black artists is what I keep hearing. So what is that about? Who do we have that has a loved one that has passed that was a big fan of the blues? The blues, jazz, Motown, just Black artists. The soul, the heart and the soul is what I'm hearing. Somebody really loved that music. So who is that for? Oh, that's good, Becky. I'm so glad. Hi, Sam. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. I have people watching on Facebook and people watching on YouTube. My son likes this music. But do you have somebody who's passed that also like that music, Cindy? Hi, Sandy. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting Black artists, blues singers, Motown, jazz, B.B. King, Ray Charles, stuff like that. This is what I'm seeing on records, like a record player. The oldies. Well, if you're not sure, then it's not for you. Let me see what else I can get. Why are you showing me that? Yeah, like Motown, Jill, old music like Motown, jazz, blues, but All they're showing me are Black artists. Okay, Flora says, my brother had records and loved oldies. Okay. Did he listen to like Ray Charles, B.B. King, stuff like that? Your brother just passed this year, didn't he, Flora? Because I'm hearing it's recent this year. It's recent, like within a year. And I'm feeling like it doesn't feel as long for him as it does for you. Ooh, get back in there. And he's also talking about not being very shy. So he had a very outgoing personality. He liked to talk to people. Nobody was a stranger to him. Kind of very extroverted. Had a lot of friends. Okay, so 3 years, end of the month, him and his wife. Wow, it really has gone by fast because I feel like it just feels like that just happened. Okay, I understand that that's what you're telling me. He said it feels like it just happened. Okay. And do you have somebody, I don't know if he's talking about himself or somebody else. Do you have somebody that had gotten burnt at some point, like from a fire, like burns on their body or burns on their arms? I'm just feeling like burns. Yes, my brother had a lot of friends. Okay. I don't know if this is somebody, if he's talking about somebody that's living or somebody that's passed, that would have had the burns or had gotten burnt, physically burnt, not like metaphorically, like somebody got burnt, like, but physical burns on their body. Hi, Kim. Okay. No burns. Show me something else. He's insisting on the burns. I'm seeing it on my arm. On my arm. He's showing me on his arm. All right. Does anybody here have somebody who's passed away that had been burnt on his arm? Hi, Tony. I'm doing very well. How are you, dear? Hello, Thalia. I'm doing very well. How are you? Good. Yikes, it's only 8:05. 8:50? Oh, are you tired? Are you very tired, Penny? So I have somebody coming forward that has been burnt on their arm. Like they had a scar on their arm, somehow some kind of a burn on their arm. Does anybody know who that's for? It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to take up their whole arm, but some kind of a scar or from a burn specifically. Hello, Lucinda. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. I appreciate you. He's wearing like a leather jacket too, so I'm not sure if those two things are related. if it's okay. So he's showing me, and I don't know if this is what it's from, but my brother burned his arm and needed grafting on his wrist. Is he passed, Lori? Skin taker. Okay, no, it's not from skin cancer. It's from an actual burn. My brother burned his arm and needed grafting on his wrist. Okay. Did he have a leather jacket or want a leather jacket? Because he's showing me he did pass. Okay. Did he like leather jackets? Because he's showing me wearing a jacket over his arm. Like, I don't know if he just means like he kept it covered. He did like leather jackets, but I'm also feeling like he kept it covered. Maybe he was self-conscious about it, because he's making me feel like I've got sleeves on, like I keep sleeves on, unless I'm around like family or something. Jackets and vests. Okay, cool. I feel like I always have sleeves on. Yep. Did he ride a motorcycle? Because that's what I'm seeing now. I'm seeing like a motorcycle. Yes, wore watches a lot to cover it up. Okay, because I feel like I'm covering, like I'm self-conscious about it. He's also talking about a dragonfly, and I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a symbol to represent him. Okay. Do you see, when you see a dragonfly, a dragonfly, I'm seeing like a blue one or a green one, blue or green or blue green. Sometimes they're iridescent. Pay attention. He's doing like this. He said, this is so you know that I'm watching you. So I'm with you. I see you. So in the moments when you are, when you do see, wow, when he died, a dragonfly chased me around a car. That's hilarious. He's like, I'm going to kick your ass. But he wants you to know that the dragonfly is how he chooses to give messages to you. Okay, the dragonfly. So when you see one, know, instead of that thing bites me, that's Greg. Hi, Ben. How are you, friend? But yeah, he chooses to give you messages through dragonflies. So I always say that. So if you see one flying around, just know that's your brother saying that he's keeping an eye on you. If you see pictures of them randomly or somebody with a dragonfly tattoo, just know that your brother is just giving you these subtle messages that he's always there and he's watching you. He's watching you. He's keeping an eye on you. He's like, don't think you're getting away with shit. He's keeping an eye on you. That's what he said. It's good to see you too, Ben. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing good. It's always nice to reconnect with friends. But yes, so that message is for you. And also, he's sending you lots of love. He's drawing a heart shape. Tell her to eat something for me. What is that? Cake? Do you have some reason to celebrate something coming up? Oh, we're in a new marriage, Ben? That's wonderful. What happened? This is great. You miss him. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I forgot what I was just saying. I got distracted by babies. Sending lots of love. Sending lots of love. Yeah. Okay. A cake. That's right. Is there something he always loved me to bake for him? Okay, because he's showing me like a thick, like a tall slice of cake is what he's showing me. Cake. I would love some cake right now, but I'm on a low carb diet. Well, do whatever is safest, Ben. Do whatever is the safest way to go. Congratulations on your new relationship, Ben. I'm so happy to hear that you're doing okay and that you're about to welcome a new life into the world. What a beautiful thing. Oh, 42 weeks. It's past time, isn't it? Isn't it supposed to be 39? Oh, she's ready to go. A celebration. Yes. Oh, man, I want cake. Now I want cake, and I was doing so good. He loves your cooking. He still loves your cooking. So he wants you to know to have a nice big French vanilla. Ew. There, you got me off cake by saying that. A French vanilla slice, like vanilla cake with vanilla frosting. Gross. Get a personality. Ew. I am not a fan of white cake. I'm going to put this out there. I think it's terrible and flavorless. And yeah, if somebody was having white cake, I wouldn't eat it. It's just, but anyway, enough about that. Well, hi, baby. How are you? I know I do love cake. She's 40 weeks. Oh, okay, that's much better, Ben, because I was like, 42 weeks. Are you waiting for her to pop? Yeah, because that's a lot. Well, congratulations, and sending lots of love and good vibes for a healthy delivery for your partner and her baby. Okay, because things are different now, right, Ben? Right? Things are different now. Ben? I would love that. I love babies so much. It's going to make me so jealous though, because I don't have a single grandbaby. Oh, but I love babies so much. Like anytime I see them, I'm just like, I gotta touch it. Yes, everything is good. Yes, everything is different now. It's really good. Good for you. Okay, we are going to do another reading, and I appreciate you all for showing up and hanging out with me. Thank you so much. If you were not here for the beginning, I have not done mediumship readings in 6 months since my mom passed away. I've been on a healing journey, and I have not been doing readings. It was very hard for me. And so instead of struggling to connect, I just took a break to heal from my grief and allow myself to hurt for a while, right? And I was out with my girlfriends last night, and we were listening to a band, and it was packed. And I just started very clearly hearing messages for my friend, and from her loved one that had passed. And so I gave her those messages, and it was all very clear, even with all the noise and everything. So I'm not wearing a single crystal. I'm not, usually I'm loaded up with crystals for protection and for amplification and this and that and the other. I'm wearing my mom's ashes, and that's it. I'm not wearing anything to help me. I figure if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it all by myself. Right. So here we are. And I just felt like it would be a good idea to share the positive energy, because up until last night, I really wasn't hearing anything. And I'm not 100%. I have an idea of what the catalyst was yesterday, but I'm not 100% sure about it. But either way, I'm grateful that that I'm moving in a positive direction as far as my grief. So here we are, and I think my neighbor's home because my dog's barking. What's up? I'm good. Is it warm enough? Yeah, it is. It's warm enough. It's actually really nice today. It was so hot yesterday. Um, and I was out in it for most of the day. So I slept pretty good last night. All that vitamin D on my eyelids. But we're gonna do some more free readings. Thank you, Martha. Thank you. I appreciate you. It was a sudden passing, and it was hard. It was really hard, but I think I'm doing better. And Emma's been gone for 3 weeks, so it's just been me, myself, and I. And yeah, I think I'm doing good. So receiving those messages last night was a message from the universe that that it's time for me to come back and help people the way people have helped me throughout my life. And I'm so grateful to be able to do that, honestly. To be fair, with anything, you get tired of doing things. You get burnt out on stuff. And I have consistently been doing readings for y'all for uh, 7 years. So, uh, I guess it was a good break, good 6 month break, and definitely needed it, because sometimes you need to lose something to appreciate it. So I will say that I do appreciate it very much. What I am able to do to help all of you, however I can do that, I do appreciate being able to do that. Okay, so Elspeth, what's going on? What's going on with you? Did you hurt your wrist? Why does my wrist hurt? What did you do? Oh, my phone's dying. My phone's dying. Please take a moment and share out. I appreciate you. And we are not taking donations tonight for guaranteed readings. We are just doing free readings. So I had somebody ask me that. Wrist flared up. Yes, it's been dormant for years. Okay. This is your RA. Okay. It just feels to me, I'm feeling very brittle. I'm feeling very brittle connecting to you. Brittle, brittle. Are you are you getting enough vitamin D and calcium, Elspeth? Because I feel like we need to make sure, because I'm feeling very brittle when I connect to you. Like, I need to make sure you're getting enough vitamin D and calcium and magnesium. You I want to pull my ear. Who is this that, pulls your ear? Pulls your ear. I don't know if this is like a bad thing or like someone like messing with you, pulling your ear. Not sure. It just feels like an older person that like would ruffle your hair and pull your ear. Give you a hard time. Just giving you a hard time, they said. Man, that used to annoy me. I likely need vitamin D. I had blood work last week. Hi, Phantom Punk. How are you? Thank you for joining on YouTube. I appreciate you. So we have somebody coming through that like to mess with you, that like to not necessarily pick on you, but mess with you, aggravate you. I don't know if this is an older sibling that's passed or a cousin or like an uncle or a grandpa, but it just feels like somebody, your grandpa, and yes, he drove you crazy, just messing with you, just ruffling up your feathers, just messing with you. Oh, and he really, okay, so you used to have a bit of a temper as a kid. And he used to like pissing you off. He said it was so funny. I can honestly see it, and it is funny. Like, the balled up fists and just being so mad um as a little kid, and it's funny. I'm reading for Elspeth. She is on Facebook. I will post the comments because we are live streaming to Facebook and YouTube, and I forget that you guys can't see everything. Sorry about that. Saturday afternoon. Didn't pull your braid. Oh, he was like ruffling your hair. He was like showing me like messing your hair up. That's what he was showing me, and like pulling your ear and just being a pain in the butt is what he was showing me. Saturday afternoon coming up, or a Saturday that's past? Was this past Saturday or prior? And was this something that you were there for? Yes. Okay. So we're remembering a Saturday afternoons when you would see your grandparents or your family. Like, was this a special a holiday? Okay. Echo chamber in here. It was a holiday. So what's so special about this holiday? Oh, like today, like Father's Day. And okay. Did you have somebody that passed away around a holiday like Father's Day or Grandparents' Day? It wasn't, I don't feel like it was a major holiday. No, it wasn't. Okay. So it was like a minor holidays. But it was definitely on a holiday. It was on a holiday. Okay. So you have somebody that had passed on a holiday. Is that correct, Elspeth? She should remember, he said. May 1st is May Day here, always special to your dad. Oh, okay. Is that when your dad passed away? Because they're talking about somebody passing on a holiday. But they're saying it was a minor holiday, but it was a holiday. Yes. Okay. Troubadour. What do you mean? A troubadour. What is a troubadour? A traveling musician? Is that what a troubadour is? Troubadour. Playing for pennies. Playing for pennies. You mean like playing for pennies? Does it? What is it? What is this, Elspeth, that he's talking about? A traveling troubadour, like a musician, playing for pennies. What is this? Libya hasn't made baskets since 1989. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. What is this about a musician that he's talking about? Somebody who didn't make a lot of money at it, but they really enjoyed it. And I'm also seeing, for some reason, a rooster, or like a white, the white with the colored. I'm seeing a rooster, and I don't know why. Explain it to me. What's the significance of the rooster? Did somebody have pets, like chickens, or a farm? Somebody had a farm that that passed away, Elspeth? Farm. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I don't know who it is, but they're talking to you. The joke about Dad's rooster plus pictures of him with a farmer. Okay. All right. That makes sense to you then. Okay, good. Interesting. So, who was the person who was really into history? Because I'm seeing like the statue of Abraham Lincoln that they have in Washington D.C., like the big huge one of him sitting in the chair. Like that's what I'm seeing. And that to me just means somebody who was really all about history and like to talk about history. Anything to do with history. They just loved it. They were like a fountain of information when it came to history. And we really don't have that anymore. People just look on the internet and they don't even study history anymore. They don't even know their own history. Good night, Penny. Sweet dreams. I'm going to be heading out of here soon too. Hi, Destiny. Dad was a history and traveled across the U.S. by car in 1949. Did he happen to go to Washington, D.C. to see the National Monument? Because he very clearly showed me that. It was straight up Abraham Lincoln. Hi, Jack. Hey, Jack. How's it going, buddy? Most likely? Okay. Gonna hang out? Huh? Gonna hang out with me, buddy? Cat butt. Exactly. What are you doing? He likes it rough. He's like one of those cats that wants you to scratch the crap out of him. Like, great, Jack? You're so silly. Anyway, you can't stay there. Cat butt. Cat butt. I love you, but move. I love you, but move. Put your cat butt somewhere. But move. No. Right there. You lay down. What a good boy. What a good boy. Oh, sweetie pie. He's rubbing his head on the table. Yeah. Elspeth, these are messages for you. What the hell? Your dad showed up. Your grandpa showed up. Ungrateful. The kitty looks like you're Loki. My cat has, hold on. Look, Jack, it's you. He has this black spot on his face. Like his other parent had to have been a black cat. But anyways, he's got this black spot on his face right here. It's black fur. And my kids used to call him Dirty Face when he was little. They'd be like, "Hey, Dirty Face," because it looks like it's dirty, but it's not. Your cat is cute. I've got like 20 cats outside with kittens. Oh, cute. I mentioned a warning. Of course, super grateful you found them. You mentioned a warning. What was a warning for? What do you mean? I think they wanted you to get some vitamin D because they were concerned about your bone density, your bone health. Jack, that's you, Jack. What are you doing, Jack? That's you. He's like, "Hi, Jack. You gonna talk? Hi, Jack. Hi, baby. Are you sweet?" Oh, he's trying to bite the screen. He's trying to bite the screen. First of all, you're a cutie pie. Up here, Jack. Up here. Up here, Jack. He's looking at me like, what? You can't eat the screen, Jack. You can't. And scratching doesn't do anything to it either. Who's that pretty kitty? You see him? Look, who's that pretty kitty? Hi, Jack. Hi, Jackson. Okay, you have to go away now. Come on, move out of the way. Stop biting the screen. Get off. Okay, thank you. You're actually getting spit all over it. Weirdo. You just stay right there. No. No. I'm looking at you telling you no. Stop it. He's trying to kick my ass. Jack, stop it. Sit. I'm going to kick you out. Don't lick it. Stop licking it. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Okay. Good boy. All right. Back to who knew that the cat was going to be so enamored? Orange cats do be crazy. And I have 2 orange cats. They are so, you can hear him purring. Yeah, he's licking you guys' comments right now. He's like, stop, you're getting spit all over it. What are you doing? Stop it. You silly boy. Is that Riley snoring? Okay. Okay, Jackson. Stop now. Okay. Maybe that's why my cat came up here. It's all your fault, Elspeth. He is enjoying the energy. I actually have a female orange cat too. It's really rare for them to be females, but I do have an orange tabby that's a female. She's right next to me in the chair, actually. Can you stop? Stop it. Jackson, you're killing me. He's like on the screen. It's just me. What are you doing? That's Riley sleeping. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Stop. I'm right here. I'm right here. He's like, there's two of you. Go find something to do. They actually are, and they're incredibly smart. My cat, if I don't wake up by 6:30, my cat wakes me up like, hey, you're going to be late. Honestly, my dog is snoring so loud. Can you hear her? So loud. Honestly. So I'm going to do another reading if I can get my cat to stop distracting me. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. Jackson. Jackson. Go somewhere. I had a bobtailed Hemingway pod orange cat named Ginseng back in the 90s. He would sit on my shoulders and bite my ears. That sounds like a great time. Jackson, I don't trust you, and this is why. Jack, I'm going to kick you off the table. You're pushing buttons. Get off the laptop. Okay, we're getting down now. He's pushing buttons. I don't want him to. Oh, look what he did. It's from Jack. Everyone, that's what my cat wanted to tell you. Oh, okay. Anyways, back to the readings. Crazy cat. Okay. Let's see what else. Who we're going to talk to now. I'm seeing a tomboy. I'm seeing somebody who liked to play sports when they were a kid. Little slugger is what I'm hearing. So that's somebody like baseball, softball, something like that is what I'm seeing. So I'm not sure if this is the person that's passed that used to, a female that used to play sports when they were a kid. But that's what I'm seeing. And now they're showing me popcorn, like stadium popcorn in the little red and white boxes. It's like going to real baseball games. This seems to be the second time that baseball has come up tonight. Hello, Miss Kane. Thank you for joining. It must mean bye in kitty language, Lucinda says. Absolutely, you're right. It was like later. I love cats too. I absolutely love cats. I am a cat person. I am not a dog person. I will say hello to your dog and be nice to your dog. But if I could not have dogs right now, I would not have dogs because they have annoyed me to no end today. I'm just, no, last few days, they have just been taking all of my patience, and I just am fed up with them and I'm stuck with them. So hello, Christy. Thank you for popping in. So I do have somebody here that is a female that liked to do sports when they were a kid, or at the very least softball. What? Oh no. And I'm a converted cat person. My last dog converted me. Loved him, but so much work. Friend. I am just so over it. I really am just so over it. It's just a pain. It's just honestly, oh God. So anyways, we have a female coming through. This feels like an older person. This feels like somebody's grandparent. And they used to play like softball when they were a kid, and they love sports. They're telling me they were a tomboy, that they were that they loved baseball. They're showing me like going to an actual, like a real baseball game, like at Wrigley Field. I'm hearing it doesn't have to be Wrigley Field. It just is a real baseball game, and just the thrill of the game. They are, Lisa. They're going to be so happy when she comes back in 2 weeks. They really, really are. Love the tree art work on the wall behind you. Did you paint that? Nope, it's a tapestry. I did not paint it. I'm in the middle of something right now, David. I don't know who this is for. This is somebody coming through. I didn't ask who they were for. I'm just receiving the messages and giving them to you. Let me know if it is for you. It is somebody's grandmother or great grandmother if they were alive during your lifetime. Okay, because sometimes people live for a really long time. And this woman was a tomboy when she was a kid. She loved baseball. She loved to play baseball or softball. I'm not sure if she was just surrounded by boys and did boy things or what. Okay. But they loved baseball, softball, played sports when they were a kid. Tapestry, cool, because it definitely could be me. What could be you? The reading or the tapestry? Are you a tapestry? Christy, when did that happen? Welcome back, Ben. Person coming through was a tomboy. Yes. It's a female, either a grandmother or a great grandmother or a much older person. And they were a tomboy and they loved baseball. Baseball specifically, because they showed me being at a stadium and watching a baseball game. So that's interesting. I'm going to have to go soon. And they're giving me the number 23. So the significance of the number 23 is either going to be February 3rd or the 23rd of a month, which is a special occasion or an anniversary for them or the person that this message is for. It's a significant date in some way. They're also telling me that they were religious. They believed in God Almighty. is what I'm hearing. And they're also telling me like, hallelujah. Like, so whenever I hear that, I always know that this person was a religious person. I'll miss you bunches. Oh, when I go to bed? Thank you, Linda. You're so sweet. Um, okay, so whoever this message is for, and it might be somebody that watches the replay. If it's not resonating with any of you, it might be for the person or people that are going to watch the replay. They're talking about your vehicle maintenance, and they want to make sure that you do your vehicle maintenance, okay? Because they're telling me it's time. It's time for you to do your vehicle maintenance. And I feel like the reason they want you to do it is because if you don't, something is absolutely going to break on your vehicle, and it's going to end up costing you way more than the maintenance would have, okay? So this is either going to be like a transmission flush or cooling flush, changing your oil. I feel like it has something to do with the fluids in your car, but to make sure you do your regular scheduled maintenance, don't skip it, because I feel like there's something that's going to either be caught before it becomes an issue, but it's something that just has to be done, okay? Your car in the shop, it's brand spanking new. Okay, Chrissy says insane. I just blew my engine. Lack of maintenance and oil. Well. Oh, that's right. And so it messed everything up forever? That's terrible, Sheldon. Okay, what else does Christy need to know? This is definitely for you, Christy. They're showing me the 23 again. They're showing me 23. 23 is what I keep seeing. 23. And it almost feels like a baseball reference. What does the 2 mean? What? Stop, Jack. Jack. He's eating my phone. Cut it out. Send you some pics. We'll send baby one soon. Awesome. Totally my fault and nothing to be proud of. Not sure about the 23, but we'll keep thinking. Okay, because they keep shooting me the number 23. 23, 23, 23. Like 3 times they flashed it at me. 3 times. 23. Is this like a lucky number? What is this for? The 23rd is in 7 days. Okay, a week from now. Next Sunday. They're showing me a phone call or a communication from somebody, because they're actually showing me like an old-fashioned phone. So you communicating with somebody that you haven't seen in a very long time. You haven't heard from them in a very long time. Blast from the past. You'll be happy to hear from them. I'm a total tomboy. That's why I asked to begin with. Thought it might be me. Then you said the car thing. I don't think so, Tom. Ben, it feels like it was a long time ago. Feels like a while ago that this person passed. Might have even been when she was young and she used to play softball and baseball and things like that. They're showing me you like hurting your knee really bad when you were a kid. I don't know if you have a scar or I don't know if it was a bicycle accident or what, like a skateboard accident, kind of something when you were a kid and you jacked up your knee. But it's scraped up pretty good. almost feel like you always had bumps and scrapes and bruises on you, because I feel like you're just this rough and tumble, nothing's going to stop me fire sign. That's what it feels like to me. Like I'm a fire sign, and I'm just getting into shit. That's what it feels like to me. I feel a lot of fire. Yeah. And I also feel like you were incredibly brave. And I'm a literal hot mess express. Also played softball for a little bit. Hurt my knee skating in the driveway, holding an umbrella, pretending to be Mary Poppins. Lord help me. Gemini 6782. Yeah, they said you messed up your knee pretty bad. I also feel like I want to say that you had no lack of bravery. Okay. And this is the point of the whole thing here, Christy. Okay. They want you to remember the girl that you used to be. And I am covered in goosebumps again, so this is very important, and please listen. They want you to remember how you started. They want you to remember your roots. They want you to remember the fearless child that you used to be. They said that you have been very afraid lately, afraid of the future, afraid of not being able to handle what life puts you through. They say that you've been spending more and more time alone, more and more time by yourself, more and more time not interacting with people, and you're kind of like pulling into yourself. And they're saying to remember who you are, remember where you started. You started as this brave person, and I don't know if somebody changed you, if circumstances changed you, or what has made you so afraid. But they want you to know that inside of you is that brave girl that was always fearless, that was always able to express herself and talk about how she felt. And she never had a problem saying what was on her mind. Okay. And they want you to know that. And they want you to know that you are that person still. Okay. To this day. So you might have forgotten, you might have lost yourself a little along the way for whatever reason. Sometimes people have adverse effect on us and change how we feel about ourselves and change the way we live our lives. And they want you to remember that brave girl. Okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. My throat is getting very dry. Oh, pictures. Hold on, I'm looking at pictures of a very pregnant mama. Love it. Ah, that's great, Ben. That's great. Gotta go have a good night. Glad you're here. Thanks, Sheldon. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, everything is going swimmingly. I'm thrilled. But I'm gonna have to go. Adulting is scary. Well, it sucks. Nobody told us it was gonna suck so much. But somebody was really sweet and said I look like I graduated in 2002, which is 8 years after I actually graduated. So that was really nice of that man to say that last night. What a lovely compliment. Congratulations, Ben. What a lovely compliment. Yes, I'm very happy for Ben too. This is baby number 5. Am I remembering correctly? 5? Does she have children on her own too? You got a 6-pack, a 7-pack now? I love when people have a bunch of kids. Hi, Janet. I think it's awesome. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry. You're welcome, Christy. I think it's time that I take off too. I don't want to overextend myself. I do have to work a 50-hour week this week, but I am so grateful to have been able to come on and give you all some free readings. I appreciate you. And I want you to know that I am available for private readings by appointment only. If you're interested in getting one of those, you can contact me on my Facebook page, Misty the Medium 2, or on my website, quantumcatalysthealing.com. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight, and